This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, fourth-year quarterback Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games.
And this coaching staff has to be pleased with how their defense played last week. They held their opponents to 3 points, and that was it.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be brought out by their 24-year-old quarterback in his 3rd year now at the helm of the Cowboys, Dak Prescott.
You know what I did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's getting.
They begin with a run by Smith, and he's got room. And
we are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Third and long for Prescott. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
Well, he did.
And a peek now at the offense for Tampa Bay.
And my eyes immediately go to Mike Evans. 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons to begin his career. His numbers may...
Let's go.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. And down he goes, but he instead 2nd down. And now the defense for Dallas.
The anchor of this Cowboys defense is linebacker Sean Lee. Finished with 118 tackles despite missing 4 full games and the majority of another one in 2017. And you can absolutely...
Off the play fake, Winston. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety. Or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes some...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brent Grimes. And this return is going to be halted right around.
Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. So that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end.
And he will go down. A Cowboy
football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, control the ball, and that way you often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll get it out near the...
Everybody take forward,
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. No gain on the play there. They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one caught by Cameron Braysh. They go play action with Boykin. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this inside the 35.
Makes plays like that, all it does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Throw right side, caught by O.J.
Do all those things, but once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Rolling to his right, and that one
time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
A special other play, the clock hits 000. And time is up on the 1st quarter. 3-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
It's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Gerald McCoy with... On third down, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean.
Here we go. 4-8.
Prescott from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
Before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone, otherwise you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Evans has it left side. Winston now from the 50. He's going to fire one. It's caught inside the 25. To the air again with Winston. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. It'll be a
done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of route.
Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Going to throw right side, used to move. Prescott on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. A dump off to Sims. Jameis again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown on the year. And here's out on top as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll start with a good one in the NFC South. Carolina playing host to Atlanta. And they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. Devin Funchess, a touchdown reception. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Randall Cobb, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Sterling Shepard, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. In our game, it's been Jameis Winston who's been on target in the first half. His guys
blockers with that 2-3 score deficit. You're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And an alley to run.
Hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be taken.
A little bit off balance. He'll pick up another 1st down with that run.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he gets this in.
Defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They go play action here on 1st down. Levante David in there to get him, and that's safety
coming up and making the big-time play.
Now Prescott. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and it'll be...
by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Coach Rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense. And this time,
throwing pitcher, that's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
And up a 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
There you go. Wide in.
Throwing. Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. On third down, it's Austin.
And he's tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now Prescott. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he
doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string it? Oh, no, he lost the football.
Candidate.
There you go. Wide in.
On third down, that's Austin. And he'll at least get inside the red zone here, down to about
the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And Bailey able to knock it through.
They'll have the lead.
Second down, Winston. And Winston lost the football.
Ready. Go away. Bring that.
Now Winston. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline.
That's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore.
Yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Catches now, and another first down. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And a great return here gets us on third down. It's Jones, and he gets the... And his kick is good. And that one makes this a 10-point off at the 28. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Buccaneers, the win is number 9 for them on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank
Palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit. It's been a while. I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, ma, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come